It's T-Man, and I'm back for another day of G4P Day by none other than Jason Blaha, the gym lifting, recruiting fitness slave. Oops, that slipped out. So Jason Blaha says in this video, Jason Blaha training G4P Day. All right. I can't wait. 11/22/25.
Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here with Jason Blaha Strength and Fitness, and once again it's
Yes,
time
it is. I haven't done a video on him for quite a while.
for a general physical preparedness workout, but a quick reminder.
Yes, it's for general fitness and G4P Day, yes.
If you guys will please click like and drop me a comment down below, I'd appreciate it so much. I skipped the sled work today.
He's such a strong guy going down the street. You know why man, you want to know why I don't do these things? Because in all reality, it's just useless walking with a weight down the street. You're better off, look, man, I try to explain this in my video all the time. I think people really just don't get it. Muscles are post-mitotic. You're not going to build any muscle. They're post-mitotic, okay? Well, if you want to stay in a stretch position like those scientific studies with the bird with holding like a weight at the end of its wing, getting hyperplasia, you can try and do that, but I really doubt you have time to do that or you want to do that. Now, you can it's a possibility you could get some of this true hyperplasia, they say, through muscle damage, but it would have to be so astronomically high. But you're still getting hyperplasia when you're getting micro damages, but the hyperplasia is not from the muscle itself, because muscle is post-mitotic. It's coming from the progenitor cell. It is splitting and dividing. They call that hyperplasia. I think people are confused between the two. When they say muscles don't hyperplasia, they don't, because they're post-mitotic. It's the progenitor cell, the satellite cell that lives in your muscle. It splits, divides, and increases in number. Anyway, whatever. It has the ability if you activate it. If you don't activate it, then it has no ability to do that. But whatever. Even if it is activated through hypoxia, well, that's hypoxic damage. It's repairing. It's not repairing and remodeling and growing myofibrillar growth. But anyway, whatever. Like I said, you're better off just doing like eccentric exercises, like these stretching exercises, pulling your body weight. Even if this was just calisthenics, you're doing a lot better with calisthenics as long as you're using the gravity, as long as you're using your weight and gravity to go with gravity and your weight eccentrically. That'll cause multiple stretches to the muscle, cause some micro damages. Now go eat a lot of protein, be in a positive nitrogen balance, and you can build some contractile proteins. You can hypertrophy. But if your goal is just to waste your time, then walk like this guy up and down the street, like a yo-yo.
Because it's really wet out there still. It was storming, if you guys recall, during the coffee chat.
Yeah.
It was raining pretty hard outside. The rain has stopped, so it seemed like a really...
See, the easiest exercise is eccentric, going with gravity. Going with gravity. If you're in a park and you're running up and down a field, you're flat and fast. You may as well just run down the hill, then walk up the hill, run down the hill again. If you have a park where there's like a slight hill there on a good angle, just run down the hill. Just do that multiple times. You'll get benefits out of it. You'll get more benefits running down a hill than you will going flat and fast or doing whatever these fucking people are doing.
Good time to go get
it's so much easier.
Done. I didn't really want to go down the street, the sled with it wet, so I stuck to,
Why do you think people ski downhill? They don't ski uphill. Well, I don't know why. Because it gives you greater pleasure going down a hill. You're going with gravity. And I think it's impossible to ski up a hill, but you could try. A lot of people have tried. A lot of these lifters like Blaha, they try skiing up the hill. They've been doing it their entire lives. I know a lot of people like that. I call them lifting slaves, gym slaves.
For the most part, weighted carries and then my explosive stuff.
Yeah.
So you guys will see even with the med ball, I did them on the driveway and just mostly hit those pads so that we...
Yes, throw a med ball up in the air against gravity. You don't want to throw it with gravity. See, in the gym, they have this bouncy thing, whatever. They want you to throw the ball with gravity. They don't want you to throw it against gravity. They want you to go with gravity. But Blaha He's throwing it up in the air against gravity. Yeah, okay. Wearing himself out.
We don't tear the ball up too much. Mainly, I just didn't want to walk in the mud, didn't want to have the ball.
And think about this. If you're walking with these weights, right, what exactly are you doing there? You're exhausting yourself. He's exhausting himself. You know that? Really, honestly, he's just exhausting himself.
Splash in the mud.
Look, I'm not saying that farmer walks are a bad thing. What are farmer walks? What do you think they call it farmer walk? What's the farmer doing exactly if he's walking holding something like that in each hand? You know what I mean?
Get mud all in my med ball. It's wet out there. But the weighted carries, went pretty good. So I'm also
So Blaha wants to get good at walking with these weights up and down the street. Man, you might as well just go shopping and buy your shopping and walk with it home. Instead of driving your stupid ass car or taking a bus, Blaha, or having it delivered to your house, go there, stop being lazy, go get your shopping and walk with it home. See how you feel. And don't drop the shopping, even if it feels painful. Keep walking until you reach home. Yeah, I've done it several times.
today, I'll discuss it further in some of the vlogs and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead for a little bit because I've said, look, I'm actually probably just as lean, if not leaner, than I was at certain points last year. People said I looked my
I'm sure he is, yeah.
best. I was on lower carbs. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to healthy fats. When I say low carb, I'm going to be doing a lot of plant-based stuff. There'll be eggs and that stuff in there, a little bit of beef.
He's going to do some plant-based stuff, but there's going to be a little bit of eggs in there, okay?
But I'm going to focus really on avocados, nuts, peanut butter, stuff like that.
Yes, peanut butter, nuts, and avocados. Yes, focus on that. It definitely will create the physique of your dreams, eating that peasant slave food diet, yes.
I'm going to replace the carbs with the healthy fats for a bit.
He's going to replace the carbs with the healthy fats. Oh, ma. Yeah, those aren't healthy fats, dude, but whatever.
Now, I feel like I'm starting to even look a little leaner.
Yeah, see how he looks. Oh, I look a little leaner, but you're going to look a lot more uglier eating the peasant slave food diet.
Again now, with what I'm doing. So I've been eating much higher satiety carbs this last week. But I already know for me, it creates a fake illusion of leanness when I drop the carbs down.
I'm sure it does.
I'm looking thick and full and everything, and I think even there, I think we can see with the weighted carries, we're in a really, really good place there in terms of, body comp.
Man, that body looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You ever see that movie?
Compared to historical Blaha, meaning I obviously don't look like a bodybuilder. Right? I don't look like.
I love this. I don't obviously look like a bodybuilder, but you said you look better than Menzer, right? I don't know what this guy, historical what?
A bodybuilder. But now that I'm also not trying to do huge amounts of volume, I was doing really high volume even on lower carb, but I'm not trying to push the running so hard for a moment. I know based on my own history, I'll do fine.
Can somebody explain this to me? Like, what is really going on here?
Messing with that. I even hit the 500 squat, the 505 box squat, all that stuff.
I like that neighbor's setup there with the Grinch. Even that's more entertaining.
Around New Year, still doing that.
Yeah, okay.
So I think that's what I'm going to do for just a bit. It'll start tomorrow. I could start it today, except I have a bunch of watermelons and cantaloupe left. All right, I want to eat all those today.
Oh, he's got some watermelons and cantaloupe. Yeah, that fructose is really going to help with the look, dude.
I'm going to eat those today. Probably close to 2,000 calories worth of fruit. I need to go ahead and knock out because I've already bought it. So I'll eat it this afternoon, and then we'll do it tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens. I'll be curious to kind of just see and observe in real time, in the camera, if I'm actually right. Within 2 weeks, I all of a sudden look leaner. Even without a calorie deficit. But I do okay on the higher healthy fats. So again, just something I want to assess there. But I can see the difference here in some of this. I do look a little leaner lately. But obviously, I'm not going to be bodybuilder lean. But for me to tighten that waistline up, that's pretty much what I have to do because my waistline and my gut is always full of carbs. All right. So I think with the fasting and everything, it'll work really well. I've still trained fasted, obviously, but it's just something I want to assess and mess with again real time. and see how I feel in terms of differences in performance.
You see how silly that looks? Man, people still just don't know how to train. Just really don't understand physics. I think Blaha really just doesn't understand physics, man, at all. Going with gravity is what's going to build the best physique. Going against gravity does not build physiques. It exhausts you. That is based on endurance. It exhausts the shit out of you. That's why they say concentric exercise, concentric partial reps, very little to no damage at all. Then you have full range of motion. You have both exhausting and you have some damage. Then you have eccentric exercise, the most intelligent. You'll see this guy, Andrei Smirnov, whatever his name is, Smirnov, whatever, that Andre guy with Larry Wheels. Notice how he lifts. They're very short repetition in the eccentric, going with gravity. That's how intelligent the guy is. He's at least he's a lot more into, coming to the food, what he eats is not very intelligent, but that's just, everybody's got that problem. Everybody's on drugs. But his training methods are absolutely on par intelligent. Eccentric exercise. You want to build more contractile proteins. That's the idea. But look at Blaha. Take a good look at his physique here. Like, what is this exactly? What is this?
It's again just kind of rotating through those, right?
Rotate through those?
And people forget I have a long history of keto diets, but I don't promote at this point the high saturated fat stuff. Right?
He has a long history of keto diets, doesn't promote saturated fat. Why not? All your cells are made out of saturated fat. Hello. You'll look amazing when you eat a lot of saturated fat. That's what keeps the fat off your body when you eat saturated fat.
Or dropping carbs to rock bottom, right? They're still going to be.
He's ridiculous, man. This guy has no brain whatsoever.
Some in the plants, the nut butters and.
Yes, the nut butters, the plants, yes.
Avocados.
Yes, the avocados. That makes muscles and skin look amazing. And bone, yeah, avocados, yeah, sure.
But let's keep.
Not amino acids or protein or animal products. It's these avocados. They fucking build muscle and everything, right? They make you in nitrogen balance. When avocado outpaces avocado breakdown, guess what? You're gonna see that mass on that myofibrillar. Look how funny he looks, bro. He looks so old here. He looks aged, dude. Oh my God.
Over to the training.
He looks like a silly 85-year-old man.
The med ball throws. Obviously, a couple of them they might have missed.
What is this?
The mats, but for them.
What is this? What is this funny picture, bro? Why do they keep putting this? Dismiss this stuff. It's gonna fuck up my picture. Look at that. Holy, that's Princess.
Most part, it mostly landed on there, and that's what I'm concerned with. I don't want to ruin the med ball. I don't have to buy a new one already. I don't have to buy a new med ball.
Here we go. Aha! Yeehaw! This shit, you can't just make up this stuff, bro. This is funny shit. Look at him. Oh my God.
Out of these, right? I get a lot out of them, but it would being wet outside. I wanted to just get the sled, and I didn't want to throw this.
Yeah, there we go, Blaha. Yeah.
So I did, I think 5 sets of these. Right, we did 5 sets of them.
Did 5 sets of those? Yeah, okay, whatever.
Ball throws. I feel like they went pretty good.
Yes,
right?
I want to exhaust myself. I don't want to try to cause micro injuries to the muscle fiber by throwing it with gravity. I want to throw against gravity. Yeah, okay.
They went pretty good. They felt good.
And exhaust the shit out of my muscles.
They took a little longer because for each one I didn't just walk over and pick it up. I had to rewalk.
Look, if you really look at calisthenics, let's say we have a bar, and then there's bars going in parallel and horizontally in parallel. Well, the horizontal ones, you grab onto them with two hands, and you just use your body weight. You can even use a knapsack, and every day just put in a bottle, a bottle of water, like a juice bottle that you have at home. Any plastic balls, fill it up with water, and put it in there. So every week you increase it by one bottle, 1 liter of water. Put it in there and do all your exercises. Get it? You just pull your body weight up and you bend your body weight down, and you just keep pulling up and down. You keep stretching back and forth. You don't have to make it all the way up to the bar. Just make it up partially and go backward. Make sure that you get a stretch going backward. That's the most important part, the eccentric. Even pulling up wide grip horizontally, even pulling up. You know that? So parallel parallel, grabbing it parallel, pulling up, or horizontally grabbing onto the bar, pulling yourself up and down. Yeah, even your you don't even have to be flat to do your chest. You could be on an angle. Like there's a bench. If there's a bench there, just do it on an angle. Just do your fucking chest presses on there. Yeah, and then if there's a bench there, you can even do like behind the neck, shoulder presses behind the neck. Your head goes between, like in between there where the bench is. There's a bench. People sit on it in between. Yeah, just do it like bent over with your feet. Put your feet close together, do it like that. Now, as far as the bench from the opposite direction, you can do the front presses for your shoulder, as many as you can. You just stand and press them like you were doing, almost like doing push-ups, like what you were doing previously. And yeah, you could do everything on there, bro. On one bench, one bar, one fucking thing. I could do everything on there. I could do every fucking exercise except for pull-ups. I'm gonna need a bar to do some pull-ups. But that's not hard to find, a bar for pull-ups. So there you go, man. Like there's just so many things you could use out there. There's fucking stairwells and things. They have all these metal bars and things and everything. You could just fucking pull up your body weight on there. This is just a waste of time. You're just wasting your time. He's wasting his time, man. He's stupid.
Get back over to the front so that I could toss
Even sissy squats. You could do sissy squats, get a backpack, and do many sissy squats. Hold on to the bar and just do many of them. That's all. Do as many as you can. Now, for your front quad, just bend your knees down to the ground and bend back upward again. Hold on to a bench. Hold on to the top part of the bench and go down, up and down. That'll even do your upper part, your shoulder area, your chest area too, even when you're pressing back up again. So you press back up but then you go down with gravity. That'll cause multiple stretches to the front part of the quad. Yeah, man, this is not hard to do, man. Like, whatever.
Behind me and hopefully try to land on the mats.
I guarantee you'll look better doing calisthenics and eating natural raw animal products or animal products than you would do any of these fucking garbage foods he's eating and doing these stupid exercises.
And I feel like, again, I did a pretty good job targeting where they're going to land.
Wasting time.
So I'm getting to the point where
Some people really love to waste their life and waste their time away and make up just goofy shit.
Have good control and coordination when throwing this thing. Right? I feel like I have a lot of control with it.
I gotta say though, the house is very nice. Too bad he doesn't own it.
I feel like I have a lot of control with it. But I'm out here in the sun and the natural lighting. It's always just kind of interesting to see how we look different there.
Yes, he is in the sun, natural light. While the owner's like at work slaving away, this guy's like playing with balls out here in front of the garage.
All right. But you guys see what I mean. Take the belt off. With the belt on, everything looks quite a bit leaner. But it's like the waistline has to tighten up because I have the loose skin, and obviously I hold water.
The loose skin, tighten up. Yeah, okay.
There. But again,
what do you think the cause of all of that is? Peasant slave food diet and this crazy exercising.
As I continue to focus on getting stronger, because I'm doing rep work with like 3.
He's focused on getting stronger. When is he ever going to get strong? When are you ever going to get strong? Didn't you ever get strong? How long does it take to get strong? 30 years? How long could people, please tell me, how long does it take to get strong? Get strong at doing these exercises. How long does it take to get good and strong at doing these exercises? 30 years? Is he not good at it already? Like, I don't get it. Whatever, man.
25 on the back.
Ever heard of the thing called homeostasis? You're wasting your time.
Which I do, rep work with 500 to 550 on the deadlift and so on.
Yeah.
My strength has come along really, really well, right? I'm happy with where a lot of that has gone. this year after cutting some. So
Yeah. Cutting some, 500 on deadlift. Okay.
okay, that's in a really good place. Let's see if I can get a hair leaner
Yeah.
while sustaining it. Or
Yes, okay. What is this? Man, Boss is throwing balls. Oh, I can't get this to picture. Okay, there we go. This is a cute one. Look at them.
hopefully maybe
That ball looked funny.
increasing it. And I feel like now that I'm keeping the training volumes low, I'm recovering well.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see me continue to
So he's recovering well by keeping the volumes low. He's recovering so he can throw a ball up in the air again. Okay.
grow because, again, I've assessed kind of what happens with the arms. I overtrain my arms, and I need to
Yes, Blaha's growing. He's growing the rest of his life. Growing.
just focus on high-quality sets with progressive
Yeah.
overload and just
Okay.
create tension and keep those volumes.
You think at this point that taking on so much DNA damage from the peasant slave food diet and all this cortisol and this destroying his physique, you think that's going to change anything? Look at his legs. Look at his wide waist and skinny arms. This is sarcopenia. Bro, get it? That's a loss. That's a loss of satellite cells. These progenitor cells, you're losing them.
Down low. So I think I am gonna do an extension and a curl every main workout in one hard set.
Every time you exhaust them, they go away. You look worse and worse over time. You need to increase them. You don't want to exhaust the stem cell pool, or you will look deteriorated like a mother bleep.
Pretty much to failure. The extension's a little bit harder, to take it to true failure, but I'll take them to a grinder.
Yeah.
And make sure I keep some shoulder work in there, some delt work. We're going
You truly are watching a man deteriorate the shit out of himself, man, and exhausting the stem cell pool. Yeah, great news.
some squat, bench, deadlift, pull-ups, but then we'll hit all that stuff.
Squat, bench, deadlifts. Yeah, okay.
But again, I want to keep some laterals and things in. So I do feel
Sure.
like at this point, if I just bring up those muscles of hair as we get leaner, take a few inches off the waist, we'll be good and keep getting strong.
Yeah, he's been doing that for years, taking off those inches off the waist, couple inches, couple of this, couple of that, get stronger, yeah.
Keep getting stronger. Keep focusing on all this athletic stuff.
I think at this point it becomes a joke. You understand what's really going on here, right? You know, Blaha's just making videos because for entertainment purposes only to make money, right? You people do realize that, right? Like he just keeps mumbling off the same stuff, couple inches off the waist. Like, do you really believe that he's taking a couple inches off the waist? He's been doing this forever. Like, do you think any of what he's doing is going to change? Is going to matter? Like, seriously.
And as we get closer to
At this point in time, do you really think any of this is going to have any effect?
springtime,
If anything, the opposite. Just deteriorate him further. Further deterioration.
again, I'll pick the running back up, right? We'll get more running in here and there, and then work on some body
Yes, I'll get more running in there and work on this and that.
days, So that's
Yes, God gave me a bad physique, a bad body, a poor health, a very weak. So I'm trying to do all these things called exercise and improve myself. It has nothing to do with diet. That doesn't control genetics. What controls genetics is exercise. That will make me healthy. Food won't make me healthy. Food won't make me look good. No, exercise will make me look good. It'll make me look beautiful and young and healthy. Oh, wait, let me look in the mirror. Oh, a mummy. Oh, what? Got to do more exercise. Oh, wait, I'm looking like more like a mummy. Wait a second. What's going on here? What's going on here? Help. But you people, really, do you understand?
I want to get
Do you people understand what is going on here? Look at him. Oh man, this is scary, bro.
to like
See him come up to the camera here. That's it. Attaboy, attaboy. I like this shot. Boom. Oh, yeah, man.
let's eventually work towards getting down to under 200.
Holy shit,
Get a
man.
decent 5K time, get my squat back to
Listen, man, even I'm not stupid enough to do this to myself, destroy myself as a day of destruction.
500, right? Keep my bench up at 350 plus.
Another day,
And,
another day of destroying myself, another day of body destruction.
I just run with it. So then after that, I did 3 sets of box jumps. I did 3 sets of 5
Yes, okay.
on the box jumps. So you guys see what
Look, all you have to do is stretch your muscles. You just do reps of stretching. That's it. In the eccentric. Just make sure that your body is moving in the eccentric, in the going with gravity. That's it. It's weight, and gravity. It's real physics, bro. Get it? It's just pure physics. It's pure physics, bro. Get it? Everybody knows this. That's it. That's what makes you stronger. It's the eccentric that makes your concentric stronger. You understand me, man? It'll make you into a beast. It has to. Because you're standing on this planet on gravity. You expand, you get bigger and stronger. Now, if you go in outer space, that would be like that would be like you going against gravity. You're in space. Guess what happens to your body? It atrophies. It shrinks. Get it? Because you're going against gravity. It shrinks. It gets small and weak. So what makes you strong? Gravity. Gravity makes you strong. So go with gravity. It makes you big and strong. Get it? Yeah. This is just useless. Jumping up is useless. Jump down.
I mean, the difference here now, the belt's off.
See, he just steps down. He everything he does, he goes against gravity. That's bullshit. You go with gravity. That's where all the benefits are. Gravity.
You know, there's
Less energy is being expelled. You're actually absorbing energy. You're going to be younger, but you'll get older if you go against gravity. That's why when astronauts go out in space, they get older. They look terrible. They age.
there definitely is some water around in the waistline and the gut.
Oh, yeah.
And the gut meaning not the belly up in the front. I mean, there's water in my GI tract, and then it makes my love handle area and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
It'll hold more water in that loose
Yes,
skin.
more water
So that's
in
what
there,
I
yeah.
mean. When I drop the carbs down, that starts tightening up more.
Yeah.
So I want to just kind of assess and watch it real
Just
time.
need to assess, and if I drop the carbs down, if I do this, if I do that, let me make my life really complicated with a peasant slave food diet. Let me see what happens if I utilize the peasant slave food diet like this or like that or like this. Instead of eating my natural diet, meat, I'll just do all these weird things and everything. Let me see what happens, how deteriorated I can get going against gravity, and see how deteriorated I get, like marathon runners. They fuck themselves and then die young. Get it? Going against gravity. No, I won't go with gravity because that's where all the benefits are. I'll go against gravity. See, I won't go with the carnivore community and the looks maxing community, right? And look great. I want to go against them and eat peasant slave food diet and see how much worse I can get. Yeah, hurrah, hurrah. Goal accomplished, dude.
Where I can document it.
Yeah,
you know.
sure, yeah.
And then I want to see if I feel different doing that sort of approach.
Oh, yeah.
If we feel
course.
different, recover things like DOMS,
Yeah.
soreness, all that.
Oh, yeah, DOMS, yeah. You're not going to get any DOMS there.
But again, so most of this workout was
Recover.
obviously med ball throws, box jumps,
I'm sure.
mostly explosive stuff for G4P. I missed yesterday's workout because I woke up and I'm like, man, I'm just too fatigued. That fatigue
Yeah, he's too fatigued, so you gotta sleep a lot because your body's like fucking dead, you know?
is setting in. I knew
This is how you exhaust the stem cell pool. You exhaust it going against gravity.
with the deadlift grip strength.
You increase the stem cell pool when you go with gravity. I'm not joking, man.
Going down, my overall fatigue is getting high. Another reason to maybe reassess some stuff with the diet. Maybe there might be some.
Look, you people don't have to believe anything I say. Just follow Blaha, do what he's doing, and you'll end up looking like him, okay?
deficiencies there. So I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals.
Yes, very informative. Don't do any of that. That's my recommendation. See you in the next one. Ciao, friends.